Hey friends, there's something I came to understand recently, and that is just about how many people think that they understand Jamaicans until the Jamaican says something that leaves people totally confused. And these are people who speak English. Jamaica's first language is English, okay? But we have our own Creole, dialect, Patois, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes people think they understand us only to find out that what a Jamaican is saying is different from how it translates literally. So in today's video, I'm going to erase all your confusion in respect of 5 specific, very common expressions that Jamaicans use very often. I'm going to explain them so that you never ever get confused again or get lost in translation. I'm going to decode these 5 common expressions for you. Now at the end, I'm going to give you some bonuses. So I'm inviting you to stay with me to the end. In addition, what you're gonna find is that it gets funnier and funnier as we go along. So number 5, in my opinion, is the funniest. But I'd like you to share with me in the comments which one you think is most funny or whether you understood it from the beginning. If you're new here, my name is Angie Marie and I help others thrive by sharing my journey of living across continents and the lessons I've learned that have helped me to achieve the life I love. And so I want to help other people to be able to do the same. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, I want to welcome you wholeheartedly. And if you are a return subscriber, I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. God bless you. So in today's video, we're focusing on Jamaica because that's my country. However, I'm going to share a few expressions in 2 other languages. You recognize this to be Ghanaian, right? If you know Ghana, this is the Ghanaian flag with the black star in the center. So there are some words in Ghanaian Twi that I'll also tell you the meaning. In some cases, the interpretation is similar to how we understand it in Jamaica, and in some cases, it's different. And I'm gonna also share a few expressions in one of my favorite countries. These are both my favorite countries, Ghana and Haiti. Most of my friends are from these countries. So I'm gonna share a few expressions in Haitian Creole and Ghanaian Twi. If my pronunciation, enunciation, intonation is not perfect because you're from one of these countries, please bear with me because remember, I'm Jamaican. It's just that I've spent a lot of time with people from these countries. And in the case of Ghana, I spent a lot of time there. So I know a little and I just wanna share it because one of the things about associating, communicating, connecting with people from other cultures is understanding their language, what they're trying to say when they say things. It's all about love and unity. The first expression, guys, number 1 is midaya. 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 And I want to say something to us that some of the language is a little easy. We say me a lot, meaning me, I, mine, me. Similar to Haiti, where they say moi, I, my is also moi. Interesting. And Ghana, me. But anyway, this is not a lesson in all of that. Let's go back to the first thing, midaya. Now, do you want to guess what midaya in Jamaica means? If someone from Jamaica says midaya, what do you think they're saying? You could put it in the comments, but this is not live. But anyway, you could put it in the comments. Midaya. People would think that that means I am here, right? I'm here. Midaya. I'm here. But listen, when a Jamaican says midaya, somebody asks them, for instance, you all right? Or, you know, what's up? What's going on? And the person says, midaya. What they're really saying is, I'm pushing ahead. I'm hanging in there. I'm staying cool. I'm alive. I'm trying to be well, trying to be good. I'm trying to be well. Midaya. Midaya, the closest thing I could think of in terms of Haitian Creole is mwenla, I'm here. But that's not what we're saying. When Jamaicans say midaya, they're not saying I'm here physically. They're saying I'm all right, thriving. In fact, the Haitian expression malform in response to one form is closer to midaya than Muela. But even malform is not exactly the correct meaning. In Ghanaian Twi, the closest thing I can think of is when a Ghanaian says, me won ha, I'm here. Muela in Haitian Creole and me won ha in Ghanaian Twi. Interesting. The second expression, number 2, is me soon come. Me soon come. Or me a come. Or coming, me a come, me soon come. Now, what do you think that means? If a Jamaican says, me soon come, wouldn't you think that there's some urgency with that coming? You'd think that when they say me soon come, it means that they're on their way and they're gonna rush. But let me tell you something, friends. Me soon come by a Jamaican does not give a timeline. So when they say me soon come, it could take a while.
Wow.
Hopefully not a year. Hopefully it would be sooner than a year. But me soon come does not bring the urgency that some people think. So a Jamaican may tell somebody, me soon come, man, or me come, me coming. And you think that they're on their way? Not necessarily. And I found out that it's the same thing with Ghana. A Ghanaian may say, me ba, it's me aba. But they shorten our expressions a lot too in the Caribbean, in Jamaica. It flows, so it flows more quickly, more fluid. So meaba or meba in Ghanaian Twi means I'm coming, meba, I'm coming. But again, it's not necessarily with urgency.
Wow.
I also found out, my friends, that when in Haitian Creole, when they say ma vinila, ma vini, when they say ma vinila, I'm coming, it doesn't necessarily mean they're coming right away. They will get to you at some point. They're coming, but not necessarily with some urgency.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Now, the next one I think is really funny, and sometimes people misunderstand this one. If a Jamaican says, small up yourself, small up yourself, small up yourself, what do you think it means, guys? Put it in the comments. Well, this is not live, so by the time I'm done, you would have seen what it means. Some people think that it means you need to lose weight. Small up yourself, get smaller. No. What it means is make room, make some space. So for instance, if you're sitting in a car and other people need to join you in the car, in the vehicle, when they say small up yourself, squeeze tighter so other people can fit. And that happens a lot in, for instance, the mini buses that people take that tries to get as many people, as many passengers in the bus as possible. The conductor may say, come on, people, small up yourself. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. Small up yourself, meaning move over, squeeze, make some room. Let's make this tight. Get closer to your neighbor. And this happens also in the trotro buses that they have in Ghana. They call it trotro. Those little tiny buses that a lot of people squeeze in their trotro bus. Friends, remember I told you that it's gonna get increasingly funny as we go along, right? Number 4, you're gonna laugh about this one. If a Jamaican says, or me a dead with laugh, what do you think it means? Me a dead with laugh. Me a dead with laugh. So, me, that's me. I, Mia, I am, me a dead, dying with laugh. Some people would think that that means laughter has killed the person. They're dead and about to be buried, right? But me a dead with laugh. Me a dead with laugh by Jamaican just means this thing is so funny, it's cracking me up. I'm laughing my guts out. I'm laughing. It's so super funny. Yes, my friends. We have to understand what the Jamaican is saying when they say, me a dead with something. Me a dead with hunger. Me a dead with laugh. It's just an exaggeration. The word dead is meant to exaggerate whatever situation it is that they're describing. It doesn't mean that the person is physically dying nor has died. I had warned you that it gets more interesting, more funny, more intriguing as we progress. So number 5 is you see me, you see me, you see me. Now I put the writings here on the screen so you could see what we're saying, right? Hopefully by now you would be able to interpret what that is saying. You see me, you, that's you, see, me, right? If you look at that literally, you'd think that a Jamaican is saying, did you see me or do you see me? But that's not what they're saying, guys. Can you believe this? When a Jamaican says, you see me, what they're saying is, do you understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
Can you believe that, my friends? You see me in Jamaica means, do you understand what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Listen, guys, I am helping you to decode. If you know Jamaicans or have Jamaican friends or family as in-laws or whatever, you need to practice and use up some of these words, some of these expressions.
Oh, yeah.
Say to them, you see me, which means, do you understand me? Did you get me? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what it means. Yes. Interesting, isn't it? All right. So I had also promised you that I'm going to give you some bonus words. And I want to say something to you about this. When Africans, Caribbean people from other countries like the Caribbean and Africa, when we speak, sometimes you have to also look at the tone, the intonation, the expression, the body language, in addition to the words. So it's not just the words. So for instance, if a Jamaican, this is one of the bonus ones, okay? If a Jamaican says, you bright, you bright. Now, the word you, they're referring to you. And bright, many of us would think, oh, bright means that the person is smart, right? Well, when a Jamaican says, you bright, and with that expression, that facial, what they're saying is you are rude. You are out of order. Yes. Yes, my loves. That's exactly what Jamaicans are saying. When they say you bright, they're not trying to tell you, it's not a compliment to tell you that you're so smart and educated and bright as a star. No, it means you are out of order, you are rude. The closest expression I could think of in Creole, but I can be corrected if you are Haitian, and you can share some Creole in the comments, let me know. But the closest expression I can think of is uklere, 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 you're bright. But from what I've been told, when a Haitian says uklere, the connotation is somebody who thinks they are smarter than other people, but I stand to be corrected. So you see, it's not exactly the same, even though the words might mean the same thing. In the two languages, the interpretation is a little different. In Ghana, sometimes a Ghanaian may say, wo o nyansa dodo. And friends, I'd like to let you know that even though this video is about Jamaica, I can say for a fact that we have a lot of similarities across the Caribbean region as a whole. So even though I may say Jamaica, when you go to St. Lucia or St. Vincent and the Grenadines or St. Kitts Nevis, Antigua, Grenada, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, other Caribbean territories, you're going to find a lot of similarities. And recently, I've also discovered that even in countries that speak a different language, for instance, in Haiti, where there's Creole and French, they still have similarities in the practices. Some of my content will focus on culture, everything that relates to countries I've been to, I've spent time in. So we'll talk about culture, food, and not very often, but we may mention the political environment. I don't like politics because politics is too divisive, and I'm not a divisive sort of person. I like unity. But where it comes to encouraging each other, for instance, with recent occurrences with immigration issues, I may have to say something to encourage my immigrants, to encourage my people. But you'll find a lot of similarities. Let's continue with the rest of the bonuses that I promised you. If a Jamaican says, where you depon? Tell me, what do you think they're trying to say? Where you depon? Words are right here. Where you depon? If a Jamaican says that, sometimes people think they're asking, what are you on top of? What are you standing on top of, or what are you on? But when a Jamaican says, Where you're upon, it doesn't mean what you're standing on. It means what's going on with you. What's really going on with you? What is it that's really going on with you?
Wow.
That's what they're trying to say, guys. What's going on with you? Where you upon? And then the last bonus I'm going to give you for today will be no problem. When a Jamaican says, no problem, man. And a lot of people who have visited my country, visited Jamaica, they come back with those words, no problem, man. And they normally say man instead of man. Well, that's how it sounds to them. No problem, man. Jamaicans say that a lot. No problem, man. No problem. Why do Jamaicans say no problem? Does it mean that there is no problem? No. What it means to a Jamaican is that, listen, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We're good. I'm okay with this. It's not a problem. That's what it really means. Doesn't mean, let me repeat, it doesn't mean that nothing is wrong, nothing has happened that could have caused issues. But the Jamaican is saying, listen, it's resolved. Let's just move on. Let's leave it alone. It's not a problem. No problem, man. If you also like this content, I could do other follow-up videos with other expressions to help you decode the Jamaican sayings so that we can understand each other. Because one of the things about associating, communicating, connecting with people from other cultures is understanding their language, what they're trying to say when they say things. It's all about love and unity. So I trust that you learned something from this video today. I want to thank you for staying with me to the end of the video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, share it if you wish. We would love that. Put your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Join my community. We love to have you. Let's get together. I want to thank you for staying with me throughout this video. I want to encourage you to go on out and live your best life. And if you can, go ahead and help to make someone else's better. This is Angie Marie, and I want to remind you that there's an entire world waiting for you. I'll see you soon in the next video.